Well, Rebecca and I are in Hawaii.
We're on vacation.
2 weeks. We haven't been on vacation in a long time.
Oh my gosh, it's been quite a while.
Usually it's a bow hunting thing or something like that. But
yeah. Oh wow. Now in Alaska, you'd be worried about a grizzly coming out.
we heard tale that you're supposed to wrap a rock in some leaves of a particular plant and leave it at the trailhead, and that will ward off evil spirits or something if you're hiking. We found this crazy cave. We are in search of the tiki idol from the Brady episode. You know, where Greg got whapped in the head, and then I think they took it back to a cave. Yeah, I wonder what's up there. I think that's as far as it goes, probably.
Yeah. Or come out, Lenny.
Got your high-tech flashlight going on?
Yes, my high-tech flashlight. It's a little slick. Mm-hmm. In flip-flops. Wow.
Go ahead, Rebecca, you go first.
Yeah, okay. Huh.
What do you see?
It's just a hole. I don't think it goes very far.
Oh. How many times can you bang your head on the roof? Go spelunking?
I don't think this is really counts as spelunking.
Ancestral spray paint is what it looks like to me.
It's that one spot.
We've got lots of Hawaii adventures on the way.
More adventures on the way.
We just found this little, I don't know, like a little outdoor food court. I have no idea what it is, but there's a lot of people here. We're going to find some food.
Delicious.
Just really love this tree here. Look at this thing. Canopies. We've got a beautiful condo here in Hawaii. A friend of ours let us borrow for a couple of weeks. A little unfortunate. It just happens to be a construction day or construction week or month. We're anxious to see what the concrete mixer and jackhammer are like come morning, but you just got to do what you got to do, you know. But this is the view. We're going to go hang out on the beach for a little bit, so come along. This is the spot.
That's my favorite spot.
Okay.
Can't really see him. My legs are too short.
Rebecca saw a turtle right up here next to the shore. He's right there, dear. Find the turtle?
I found one, but he kept running away from me. Have a little snack. He's nobody's feeding me grapes. I'll wake him before he gets burned. Those kids are insane.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What are they doing?
Okay, so I thought that that area over there was like more mellow because all the kids are over there playing. No, that's like way more, got a super intense undertow, and they've got all these ramps built up on the ridge there, and they slide down in, so it pulls them out. It is super intense. Those kids are crazy. They're waiting for that strong undertow, so they'll pull them back out. It's insane. This is way more mellow. It looks stronger, but it's not.
Becca says she saw a turtle. There he is. He's that dark spot in the water right there. Where'd he go?
Went that way. They're pretty fast.
I think we got a little friend crawling in that hole right there.
We're headed out for the day. I don't know where we're going. Do I look like a tourist?
You get some sun yesterday?
I did.
You kind of look like the Unabomber.
What?
From this angle, you look like Pancho Levo.
I got some sun. Yeah, a little bit of sun.
Even though you got a primer coat.
I did. I tried. I have two colors, white and red.
So we are on the island of Oahu, which everyone says is where all the people are. We have nothing to compare it to. But what we are seeing is there are a lot of people who really like to camp in public places continuously.
Long-term camping. Extra long-term camping.
Extended stay. There's a lot more traffic here than Alaska. A lot more sirens. A lot more roosters.
So a lot of people go on vacation to get away. This is a different kind of vacation for us because we're not really getting away. We've kind of dropped ourselves into a lot more people and a lot more traffic and a lot more of everything. But it's a different. It's just different.
So we stopped at the Long's Drugs. Even though we tried to get a primer coat, kind of a little tanning before we left, we didn't want to show up to Hawaii and get burned. We still spent the day yesterday mostly under the umbrella, but I think the sun shines through the umbrella and we still got a little bit burnt. So yeah. I stopped to get some Noxzema and some sunscreen. And almost everything in the store is locked up. It's behind like a glass door with a key, and you got to push the button and the lady comes and gets the Noxzema for you. So then I'm standing sort of in line waiting for the gal to check me out, and another lady comes and says, "Excuse me, but I went to the Korean store and they have Spam at $2.79." And she said, come back Wednesday. It'll be half off, $2.29 if you buy 8 cans. Okay, I'll come back Wednesday. So Spam, it's not a cliche. What do you call that? It's not a stereotype. It's a real thing.
Oh yeah, they live on Spam. Yeah.
It's a. I don't mean like Spam the product is a real thing. I mean like Hawaiians eat Spam. Yeah, Alaskans eat fish. Hawaiians eat Spam.
Yep.
There's a guy with a ukulele. Do not let them play you a song. I learned that in Mexico. That's the time we almost got thrown in Mexican prison. Not Rebecca and I.
No.
But. So we have watched a few of these videos about Oahu, and they all say we've got to go to the red and white truck and buy some donuts.
They're not donuts. They're malasadas. Malasadas. Yeah.
Yeah,
That's what they're
donuts.
They're donuts, but they're Hawaiian donuts, and they're filled with. Oh, I sure came undone. They're filled with different varieties of custard, but it's a different kind of custard. Anyway, so we're gonna check it out. We just found one of the trucks, the red and white striped trucks. We're gonna stop and get some malasadas.
You can't get there from here. I've been to a town.
Yeah.
We're trying to drive around the island because we spent too much time in the sun yesterday.
Yes.
So we don't want to do any sun things. There's construction going on at the condo, so we don't want to do any condo things. So we figure we're going to spend our time in the car. And look at, there's one way. Ain't but one way out. There's a song about that.
Okay, we're going to Leonard's Bakery.
Or at least one of his trucks.
Yeah. Well, I mean, eventually we're going to Leonard's Bakery. Oh, he's got to hold his dog in his lap.
I don't know what's going on.
Whew. That was a...
Took a little while to get to the parking lot.
Took a little bit, yeah.
Wait, what is it? What is it? Oh, look, another siren.
So
There
many
are a lot of
sirens.
sirens here.
I can smell it.
You can smell the breeze from here.
I can. Can I just get one each of the custard, chocolate, and coconut? Yeah, it's probably too hot to eat.
Oh.
I think we'll have to wait. We'll go find somewhere pretty to eat them. Oh. Oh my God, they smell delicious. Oh yeah. Okay.
You gotta do Natasha's kitchen.
No, I can't raise one eyebrow. What?
Looks like your contacts are falling out.
Oh my God, let's go find somewhere to eat these. Chocolate.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Chocolate fell off the... It was pretty tasty, but I kind of feel like I need to take a bath afterwards.
They're very messy.
Just all over the place. We're going to get back in the car and head on down the highway and see what other adventures we can find.
Yep. So worth it. Got to do the Leonard's Donuts. Malasadas. They're malasadas.
See, they're donuts.
You keep calling them donuts. They're malasadas, and they don't skimp on the filling, which is so delightful.
It's all over the place. I think my donut threw up on me.
So good.
stopped at the Kiniki's Plate Lunch and Catering. It's an actual farm. And they've got chickens and roosters running around. They've got goats over in the little pen there.
Tell them all about it, buddy.
And I'm pretty sure these chickens get fed by customers because they came running as soon as our food arrived. We thought that maybe the condo we were staying at, we thought there was maybe like a farm across the street or something, but turns out no, there's just wild chickens running all over the island.
I ordered what do they call it, a plate?
A plate, yeah.
We found a quiet place.
I know. So much traffic.
Traffic and people everywhere. Well, maybe it's not quiet. Different kind of quiet.
A different kind of quiet. Country quiet.
I'm never a fan to eat at a place with flies buzzing around, but in this case, it's kind of a farm.
It's a farm. There's flies inside too, so. Some flies were harmed in the making of this video.
That was a good find.
That was a great find.
Local food, small farm,
Right off the highway.
no people, quiet, except for that crazy rooster, but yeah, that was a good find.
Yeah, very good.
I much prefer that over corporate dining. This is the valley that they filmed the Jurassic Park in. And there is an opportunity to take an ATV tour. And I don't know if we're going to do that or not.
It was very Disneyland-ish. We stopped in there to pick up a brochure, and it didn't seem very authentic or
Well, adrenaline level 0.5.
negative 0.5.
Yeah. I'm not sure what the caution tape is for. Maybe for high tide. But we have been driving around the island and we came across this side of the island. This is the north side. And the waves are substantially more here.
She is an angry ocean.
Really interesting how just going to different spots, different beaches, it's substantially different.
Yeah, even just a couple of miles down the road, it's really different.
Yeah. But this is almost the northern tip of Oahu. Well, we can get back in the car. I said, I really like this road. Rebecca said, it looks like the Sierra Nevadas, Brian. Yeah. Oh, now they're all gone. It's a certain kind of pine tree. But yeah, when I go, and in the past, as a dad, you take your kid to Disneyland and Disney World, and I got to go sit in Frontier Town for a few minutes. I need to hear some banjo and sit on a wooden bench and hear the water flowing in the fake creek. Just give me a few minutes to decompress in Frontier Town.
Cheyenne says, I can't find Dad. Where's Dad? I said, don't worry. I know where your dad is. He's in Frontier Town. Yeah, we're driving on this road, and he's like, oh, I really like this road. It's beautiful. I love this road. I'm like, it looks like the Sierra Nevadas. You go to Hawaii, and you like the one road that looks like the Sierra Nevadas.
They look like the mountains, yeah. They had a bunch of pine trees. I think those are pineapples. It looks like they might be pineapples.
Look like.
Yeah, that's what they look like. Never seen pineapples. I mean, never seen pineapples growing like that.
Which road did you pick there, Brian?
I picked the one with the most red lines on it. It took me through the Sierras into the pineapple country. Well, we're at day 2 of sitting on the beach. Yesterday we had a day of traffic and some great food.
Oh yeah, we did have really good food.
Yeah, we had some great food and just explored the island, but today we're back on the beach.
It's hard to relax.
Well, yeah. So I don't know if you can see in the background there. That's our condo, the one with the cement mixer and the jackhammer outside. And it was pressure wash day and garbage truck day, Harley Davidson day. And there are 432 roosters across the street. The beach is very nice.
Oh, it's beautiful.
Yeah. Except we got a little too much sun on beach day 1, so we had to work out beach day 2. We had to taper ourselves. But it's pretty rough. This is our view. There's a Zac Brown band song about only worry in the world if the tide's gonna reach my chair. And then there's another Brad Paisley song about alcohol, something about pictures of you on the beach. I'm still working on that one. We just stumbled onto a great place. What's it called? The Beach House by 604. What an awesome place. What a surprise.
It is, yeah. It seems to be some kind of a military-based restaurant. It's really nice.
Yeah, so we pulled up. There's a military gate guy with like a machine gun and camo, and I had to give him my driver's license to get in. So it's got secured parking. It's some kind of it's probably a private company that supplies for a military establishment. But, yeah, nice place.
Yeah, good on you. Maybe.
And now the Lord in sea. Last night I dreamed I was returning.
There's a turtle. See him? Try not to get soaked. Get my phone up out of the... Come on, buddy. Ooh. I think I got him a little bit. I don't know what day it is. What day is it? Day 4 on the beach?
I don't know.
They all kind of blend together.
It's Wednesday, so it's Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, day 5?
Less people today than there was Sunday.
Yeah.
It's that thing about adventure bike rider versus motorhome, you know? Like I've traveled the country on my motorcycle and you just kind of pack an extra pair of underwear and socks, you know, because you're wearing leathers and you just kind of go. And then when your wife goes along, then you got to take all this other stuff. Do you guys deal with that?
Well, I need sunscreen and I need water bottles and I need paper towels and, you know, a little bit of toilet paper in case I have to, you know, potty or whatever. I mean, you got to be prepared.
See what I mean?
I'm a girl.
See what I mean? Okay, so we are going on a hike. We're going to try and go on a hike not sure what that's going to entail, but this is kind of the northwest corner of Oahu. The road ends and it goes out to a point. And looking on Google Earth, it looks like just an abandoned road. So it doesn't seem like it's a strenuous physical activity.
For most, but I'm pretty out of shape, so we'll see.
That's why we're doing this one. That's why we're not doing the vertical ones. So I always tell Rebecca, let me know before you're halfway tired, because we obviously got to get back.
I'll just ride on your shoulders.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, just right on my shoulder, that's right. All right, here we go, going for a hike. That was easy. I see some mermaids out there.
Are they calling you?
We have this friend, Jay Clark. He's legally blind, and he says Rebecca is the lady of many shapes and sizes, I guess. Because he just recognizes people by kind of their silhouette, and every time he sees her, she looks different. And so I'm thinking, like, compared to this morning, she's looking a lot different than she was. How you feeling, dear?
Just hot, but endurance is okay. There's no shade. If you get out, like, on the cliff, you can get a breeze, but there's not much shade.
There's lots of remnants of structures that have been built, but who built them, we don't know.
Yeah, or why.
Or why, yeah. You know what I don't see? I don't see any people.
Not too many. We had one set of hikers that walked past us. Found a little shade, some rocks, take a little break.
I always tell Rebecca, let me know when she's halfway tired, and she says she thinks she's about halfway tired.
I am,
So
yeah.
that's better than getting all the way out there and then not being able to make it back. So
Or ending up in the urgent care.
yeah, we've done that many times.
Yeah.
This is my dehydration queen.
Yeah.
All right, well, let's turn back.
Okay, head back. This is a really weird flower. I have no idea what it is. We'll look it up. It's really pretty.
I know a lot about cactus, but I don't know that one.
You did a video for a cactus garden.
And I hunted in the desert for many, many years.
Yeah. And the desert is out to get you. Everything in the desert.
Everything in the desert wants to kill you.
Yeah. Oh, that feels good.
So on the way up, we stopped here because it looked like there was a person down there with a backpack on and rubber boots. But as we circled around the other side, it turns out it's just rocks that look like a person with a backpack on and rubber boots.
And it might be a coconut. It might not even be a rock.
Yeah.
The one that looks like hair.
Yeah. We made it back to the car. It's a little warm, which is why we came to Hawaii. But might be time to just go rest in the room for a little bit and see what listen to the construction sounds. We're out here and it's about day 7 or 8 on the beach. I don't know. They all blend together. But what we're noticing is there's a group of young men down here on the beach. that are, there's no other word, they're just playing together.
Yeah, they're just having fun.
They're just having fun.
It's refreshing.
There's no sports team, there's no jerseys or balls. They're just young boys out there splashing in the water and having a good time, and that's just so, you just don't see that anymore. There's no video games, you know. It's just refreshing. Being lazy. Now, Rebecca,
It's a little
my
too relaxed.
my queen of dehydration,
I don't think I'm dehydrated.
her blood pressure has dropped to like 85 over
50.
50.
I'm too
She's
relaxed.
too relaxed. And sun can actually make your blood pressure drop. It releases something out of your skin that makes your blood pressure drop. Anyways, she's absorbed too much sun and she's too relaxed, and her blood pressure's dropped to the point that she's now dizzy. So if we throw her in the cold water, her blood pressure will go up.
Right underneath me.
Nice.
He came up, he was swimming right underneath. Yeah, he was swimming right underneath me. It was cool.
in your shorts?
Oh yeah. I just had to de-sand myself around the ocean.
And how do you do that?
Well, you gotta kind of take your bikini shorts off out in the wild open space.
I'm sorry, what's that? We were underwater.
You were underwater. You gotta take your bikini off out here where no one can see you, and get the sand out of your lady bits.
That's a completely different video. Well, we saw a few fish.
Yeah, and a turtle.
And a turtle, yeah. Rebecca got some good turtle footage.
Where is big old turtle?
Big one. Yep. There's probably some rule about chasing the turtles. We weren't actually chasing them.
I wasn't. He came up to me.
Yeah.
He was curious.
All right, we're headed back in. We're just letting the waves kind of take us.
Yeah.
So when we moved to Alaska, everyone told us the people that move to Alaska and stay are the ones that intentionally take a vacation someplace warm during the winter time. In the last couple of years we've been here, we've not done that. This year we just happened to be blessed with some friends that offered us their condo and got us some round-trip airline tickets. They've been coming and fishing with us the last few years, and it was just a genuine gift. And so we're here enjoying the sunshine. Rebecca's blood pressure and heart rate have both dropped 60 points. So she's eating the same food, drinking the same drink. We're thinking she's just too chill right now, which suggests that maybe she's a little uptight the rest of the year. We'll have to work on that. We did do a check. I've got an app on my phone, and it turns out that Rebecca is bronze copper. I think that's the Home Depot color. Her skin tone is now bronze copper instead of Arctic snow. Oh, see, that's where you get sanded right there. See the sand? That'll lower your blood pressure. That's our video this week. We hope you enjoy. In the meantime, we're on the beach, and we'll see you in the following week. We'd really like to thank you for watching. If you click the buttons, tell your friends, like and subscribe. We hope to see you next week. Recovering from surgery right now, so trying to get the videos out for you. Thanks for bearing with us. We'll see you next week.